Hello everyone and welcome to Mr. Oz's Fishroom. I do apologize for the glare beforehand, but there's not a whole lot I can do. I am going to kill the lights though, so that will help some. And we're going to start off over here with my Severum tank. This is basically going to be upgraded to a larger tank, but this is my Severum tank. Right there you see Rock Q Severum. He's about an inch and a half, a little bit more maybe. And then there's another one right there. He's only maybe about an inch. And then that is a super red Severum, and there's another small rock Q, some more super reds, and through a lot, and I do mean a lot of effort, I have managed to get the right size Severums in the tank so that they're not killing each other. As you know, anybody that has or is a Severum keeper, they have a tendency to be very aggressive towards their own species. So, let's see. And then I've got about a half a dozen golden zebra loaches in here. They're a smaller loach. They get up to average size is about 4 inches. They're great fish. They're very erratic. I have a hard time keeping them alive. If it's not one thing, it's another. They do like crazy erratic stuff, like fly. And when I say fly, I mean they swim across the tank faster than anything I've ever seen, and I don't even think they know where they're going. And then they fly into a power head, so I had to take all my power heads out and replace them with pumps, and then like child-proof in here. As you can see, I got some mesh. It's kind of crazy, but I think it sucked. They feed off the filter, and then they get trapped on the filter because this is a Aqua Clear 110, and it's got a serious amount of pull. That's not the stock down stem, but anyway, if a fish gets too close to that, I don't have that mesh covering it. That could be it. And then I've got my 7-inch orange, or rather orange lined spotted red Severum, and he's kind of like the undisputed tank boss. I mean, obviously there's nothing in this tank that's even remotely close to him, so he's one of my favorite fish. High maintenance fish though. Hey, there he is. Hi, Pepe. He really is quite a beautiful fish. I know he doesn't look like he's that big, but he's 7 inches. He's a pretty big fish. I think he likes being on camera. Hi, Pepe. I really like him. He's like one of my buddies. Had him for over 2 years. And then I've got some dither fish in here just to kind of keep the peace. That's one of the reasons I put the golden zebra loaches in here, is to kind of tone things down between the Severums so they aren't too aggressive towards one another. And then I've got my warus in here. I love them. I think they're incredible fish. They have so much personality. They're so mild in their disposition, and they don't bother bother anybody, but if you mess with them, I'll give it right back to you. Another thing that, now this is a little bit more of an advanced approach, but I think all fish, even fish that in theory you can't have plants in the tank with, need to have live plants, and it can be done. Is it easy? Heck no. But yes, it can be done. And right now I have Java Fern, and I plan to put in a whole lot more, and then I'll probably put some other plants in here that I know the Severums can cohabitate with. They'll still eat some of it, but they won't get sick from it, and yeah, they'll eat it. So just kind of scanning over the tank. Yeah, I really need a 125 to a 150, and that's coming pretty soon. It's coming slowly but surely. Alright, I'm going to change gears here into my planet tank. This is a really fun tank. It requires a lot of work, but and I'm not going to go over all the plant names, but I mean, I can go over some of the fish. Cherry barbs, male and female, and some roseline sharks in this tank, as well as my Severum tank. I've got about 10 to a dozen corridors. I just planted those plants, and that's one of the caveats about having corridors is you have to manage them. If you don't pay attention, they will uproot your plants, and unless you like replanting your plants repeatedly, you have to manage them. I try to give them enough sand, as you can see in the tank, so they're not so preoccupied with the plants. And then right there, okay, I just spied my celestial pearl danios. They are hard to see right now because of the lighting, but they are such beautiful fish. Just look them up. I can't get a good shot right now, even though I'm using high def, but I love those fish. They're really tiny. They may get to be 1 inch, but they have such a beautiful pattern. And then look, there's one of my gold mystery snails. There's another one. I have some neorites. I don't know where they went to. And I have some chestnut mystery snails. They're in here as well. I like the snails. They're pretty cool. This is a UV sterilizer. It's just an interim solution. I'm about to go on a trip, and this is sort of like my own insurance policy. Instead of having to worry about whoever's going to take care of my tank not following all the instructions I leave them, this is kind of like my security right here. I don't normally keep a UV sterilizer in the tank, but having a planted tank, it's a lot of work, and I just don't want to come back and it's green. So there's a lot of amazing plants in here, and there's a lot of work This is my first planted tank, so I would say probably in a year from now, this tank is going to look amazing, but right now it looks like crap. And the reason why is because I've made a lot of mistakes. It's my first tank, and I don't know. I don't have any excuses. I'm having a heck of a lot of fun, but there's all my male, or a bunch of my male cherry barbs. They get along great with these fish. All these fish get along great. I did my homework, and it's kind of funny. The roseline sharks, they kind of, well, actually, I have this one roseline shark. He's kind of, well, actually, where is he? Yeah, there he is. He's imperfect. He's not symmetrical. I think he might have maybe a spinal problem. I'm not sure. That's just how he was when I got him. I ordered him online. But I don't care, you know. He's my fish now, so I'm gonna take care of him. And there we go. Let's just see real quick here. I've got my Oscar. Tiger Oscar is 10 inches right now, and I really like him. He's kind of like my puppy. He's like my dog. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? See if I can get him. Come back. Play in the bubbles. Play in the bubbles. Come on. Come on, boy. Yeah, he's already had his dinner, so he's like, whatever, dude. And then I've got my quarantine tanks out here in my workshop, and fortunately they're not being used. And then this is just like my main quarantine tank for plants and for fish. There's two Severums in here. They're both small fish. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to find them, but it's kind of an experimental tank as well. I don't have a lid. I have a 60-watt flood lamp, which cost me like 39 bucks, and it's freaking powerful as hell. And then I've got a marine land LCD lamp right here, just a strip. It also puts out blue light, and then I've got a fluval C4. So that's it. I'm not really doing anything with this tank. Like I said, it's just a quarantine tank, and if I have extra plants, I'll put them in here. And just recently, I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Tried to put, you know, like species of plants next to like species. I just basically had a menagerie of plants all over the place. And then, let's see, I'm waiting for a bunch of Java fern for my Severum tank. I'm going to tie it down to a stick or a branch, kind of like one of these. Got a ton of them in here that I'm curing. Let's see. Yeah, just a bunch of sticks in there that I'm trying to waterlog so I can work with them better in my aquascaping. And then, I mean, everything's running, but that's it. Well, until next time, thanks for stopping by.